Right. We are following up a lead. That guy in the tavern told us that they are undead to the southwest. So we can find. It appears Adalbert Huskarl B got a little too much to drink before partaking in today's sparring. As the story was explained to you, the drunkard mistook a tree for an enemy combatant. He then, again as the story goes, proceeded to charge said tree, knocking himself out in the process. Well, he's already, in the back line. Egypt. Someone here carrying throwing axes. Just missing throwing axes here for Griff. Hello, hello. Many Vertigangers and a few Geists. Customers, let's get them. So the main way we're going to kill these Geists is these guys at the back need to flank and release the dogs. The dogs are our best chance. This shouldn't be too tough. It's only 10 undead. I would imagine there'll be 2 Geists, maybe even just 1. Let's move ourselves forward. I have no problem closing the gap here. Not all the way, because then this dude can move and still attack. Or can he? No, he can't. Zombies... Actually, not sure now that I think about it. There are 3 Geists. It's a bit more than I was imagining or hoping for. Tequila, you're going to keep running along here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can put of no consequence over there. Arnold, I need you to rally. These guys are both wavering. Perfect. I should have given Super Duper the Mansplitter. Oh well. Oh, that's right. So I didn't end the turn on any of the frontline guys. Oh, so they can move 4 squares. I thought they could only move 3. Okay. That's great. We'll be able to chop that one up in short order. Big question is, what are these guys going to do? They're going to stand and wait. That's fair enough. And the diesel doesn't have any AP left, so end the turn. Do we move 1 forward? I don't think so. Let them come to us. Well, the front line at least. Except for you, Kobe. You can sneak forward a bit. They're just waiting. At the end of this turn, they'll move forward. Great work, the diesel. Hold. Let them come in. They will approach. I think this is worth it because it's going to allow Caber Beast to provide cover for these lads who are going to move there and release the dog there to go onto the Geist. Within Mine Fires. Afternoon. What a cool name. Within Mine Fires. Release the dogs! Oh! Give that dog a Scooby snack. He has earned it. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. We're gonna try to keep you alive. Oh god, interesting idea. I should try that. Okay, they're going south. That's fine. Fine. These doggies can get one shot, but I'm expecting to make short work of these zombies. I think it's more important that I release the dog on that Geist. Unfortunately, this doggy is most likely to go here. I hope he goes there for the Geist. Good boy. So, earlier the suggestion was made to me that I should use dogs on every one of my guys. But the problem I had with that is it's very expensive, and these unarmored dogs are 160 each. And they will die a lot because they're unarmored. Oof, almost. But who knows, if we get enough money, maybe we can make the argument for spending it. Giving everybody dogs. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a banner boy out here to stop the dogs from running, so they're most likely not going to survive. But I kind of feel like we knew that. The main thing is these Geists are screaming at the dogs, not at us. Oh, so close. Ooh! Caber, that was terrible. You missed a zombie twice. Ooh! That's a dead dog. Bastard. Good dog. Boy. Oh, bled to death, poor thing. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah. I think at a certain point you can certainly justify buying loads of dogs, but in the early to mid game I think it'll be too much of a drain on your finances. Okay, we've got a problem there now. Caber. So the objective is to push these zombies away or kill them before he goes. Rally. You can't move and then rally. Just gonna have to fight, I think. It's very unlikely to work, but I think it's worth a try. He's very far away. It didn't work. Get him, dudes. Get him! Ouch. Well, when to switch to 2-star contracts is a tricky one, because 2-star contracts aren't not doable in the early game, in principle. It depends what they are. If they're delivery contracts, I'll even do a 3-star, because you can just avoid fights and you get paid beautifully. If it's a hunt down what terrorizes mission, I would suggest those are pretty doable as well. Oh, lucky hit the shield. It's just risk reward. And also in the early game, if you are doing a difficult mission, just don't be shy to run away. Sometimes discretion really is the better part of valor. At least we've made melee contact with these Geists, so that's the main thing here. God damn it! Why not? Good man. It's a fight like this where I wish that I could have 2 sergeants, but generally you can make do with just one. Oh, great work. Can't kill her. Ah! Doggy! Oh! Wolf the war dog. Careful, Wolf. Good boy, Bull. Okay, so again, kill and kill before healer goes. That tough? Nice la. Just that fight again going and we're done here. Hiring too many bros too quickly. Yeah, it's true. And I've stopped going for the get 12 men ambition straight away. I tend to go for, okay, worn down fortress. This should be place to the southwest we were warned about. In any case, I think we're going to need some time just to repair our damaged armor here. Hit points. So you took 1 hit point damage. That's fine. No level ups. The macro strategy is correct. Yeah, that's true. I would just advise, the main things for me about the early game is use spears, use swords, tailor your weapons to the enemies you're fighting. If what you're fighting has even any ranged weapons, just fight them at night. Don't even mess around. You're very unlikely to have range superiority early on. In the early game, these are your bread and butter. Swords or spears for the increased to hit values. So this was a mistake taking Pathfinder on everybody. Generally, I think I would rather take, for the first few levels, I would take fast adaptation, student, gifted, and then everything else you can start tailoring towards the build. I'm really feeling not having gifted here on everybody. And now, like, I could give Asbjorn gifted, but he's already level 5. He's kind of far enough along that I want to take something else other than gifted. But gifted is still amazing. Gives you the chance to get like +5s on melee skill and 4s and 5s. Think of it this way, so fast adaptation is +8 on the next hit, but only after you miss. Whereas gifted, let's say if you rolled +4 on melee skill, think of it as half a fast adaptation on every single swing you take after that, so it's definitely worth it. Oh yeah, you play on expert. Well, my next campaign is going to be on expert, but there's going to be no gimmick, it's just going to be do the best we can. Let's see, we need 9 hours, 4 tools and supplies. Let's keep moving and exploring while we repair. But we're definitely going to hit worn down fortress. Can't get there, let's go to worn down fortress now. I'm expecting it to be zombies on the basis of what that guy in the tavern told us. So let's give Super Mansplitter. Although, actually shouldn't be using it. It's a waste of shield expert. And it's kind of gimmicky. I think also I don't know what I'm up against. But it's risky on that front as well. I'm pretty confident that it's going to be zombies. So I just want axes and shields on the flanks. And then make sure we have nets. Loads and loads of nets in the middle here. We've got 3 nets. 3 nets is fine. Just in case things get a bit difficult and we're fighting, so for example, fallen heroes. It's good to have these nets. Right. Is everybody repaired? 1 tool and supply. Let's wait. Ooh, 13 brigands. What do we have here? Some marksmen and many raiders. That's 13 more heads. Let's just avoid them until it gets dark. Shit, can we avoid them? Run away! Ah! This is bad. Well, we'll see what weapons they get. If they have tier 2 crossbows, we know how bad that is. Okay, just a short bow, that's fine. As you saw, it did almost no damage. Hunting bow, that hurts, but it doesn't wreck armor as much. Yeah, you make a good point. I'm beginning to wonder if having as many reserves as I do is potentially not worth it. But, yeah. I definitely want reserves. The question is how many reserves. Now I want reserves. Oh, awesome, a long axe. Want that long axe. Go this way. Shield up. I'm also closing with these guys because it makes the ranged guys less accurate against you. Just what sucks is this long axe guy is probably going to destroy one of these shields in the next turn. Okay, basic crossbow, level 2 crossbow, which really sucks. So the mission here is going to be for it's Super to tie up this guy, or ideally these two. Then Griff's going to flank, along with Hakon and release a dog. He will get a shot off though, which really sucks. 34%, 34. It's worth trying. I can't hang on. Do you have? He doesn't have. What's it called again? Fast adaptation. I'm just hoping now that this guy doesn't go around the back. He may well do so. That brigand raider will be fighting at 34. I think 57 is worth trying. Very much so. Sigurd, you have to wait. %, 40%. Worth trying. This guy with the hammer needs to be a priority. There's the big... I can't look. Ah! Pierced hand. That sucks. It could have been way worse. Nice hit. Miss. Damn you, miss. Oh, good God. Fuck, I hate crossbows. Don't you dare. Oh, for fuck's sake. Marksmen, man. Look at that. There's only one level 2 crossbow and they managed to kill a guy. Fucking crazy. Crossbows are so powerful in the hands of enemies, but then when we use them, they seem to be useless. So super shield is going to be gone in a sec. The diesel, I think I'm going to have you wait because Sigurd can break this guy's shield and then that gives the diesel 2 swings at him. I need to get the dogs onto these guys, but how? Question. Thing is, if I release the dog here, it'll just run into this guy. I think. Let's see what it does. Loop around, go for the... Go straight here, then it's useless. Damn it, dog. Great hit. Headshot as well. I want to attack, but I need to address this wavering. Ah, it doesn't even work. God damn it, Arnold. I mean, he's got 87 resolve. It seems like he fails to raise morale more often than not. Is 87 low? It feels like 87 should be quite a lot. That is super frustrating. Hannibal here, you actually need to keep your shield up. Actually, no, never mind. I used split shield now, foolishly. I should have done that. Asbjorn, can you wait again? No, you can't. Sigurd broke that guy's shield. Okay. You attack here. 47%, 49%. I shouldn't be using break shield with the one-handed guys. I don't have the fatigue for it. Let's focus these guys who don't have helmets. If we get a lucky headshot, it'll damn near kill them. Oh, god damn it! 2 swings and misses. A lot of misses here, guys. This is no good. See, I wish the dogs... You need to give the dogs commands, somehow, to tell them. Oh my god, look at that. 1 shot and he's damn near dead. 1 shot and it's a headshot. It did 54 points of damage. Fucking hell. Fucking hate Marksmen. Sake. This is seriously pissing me off now. Jesus, and the raiders are just slaughtering our front line as well. We can't even beat front line, guys. Should have taken gifted. Fucking die! Christ. The raiders are lethal, man. Jesus. Can you please hit someone? I think I need to bear in mind that I've got a bunch of level 1s. I think that's what's really killing us here. 60%, 66%. That's what I'm talking about. Get in there, cannibal. Just can't seem to land a shot. There we go, finally. They get their third round of shots at us. They just don't miss. Finally, one misses. Jesus. I'm super irritated. God, I'm annoyed by this. I just can't hit this guy because he's confident now as well, so he's got plus 10% to his defense. Finally, we managed to land a shot. Hakon, you just run around and just try to unsettle these archers. We've got to do something. Just can't have them taking shots the whole time. Jesus, that hits hard. At least Super's doing work. Come on, I've no consequence. Problem is now with breaking, he's almost got no chance. 40% is not good enough. See, I want to break that shield so we can attack this guy, but we've got other targets we could be attacking. So let's just take the shot and hope it hits. Oh, we needed that. This is the no archer playthrough. This is an Viking axes only playthrough. So, bit of a gimmick, and it's really killing us. And now we don't even have a fatigue to use rally again. 45, 40. Come on! Oh, of course, he was in riposte. Jesus. I think I might run Camber Beast away here. Oh no, we can't. We may as well get the kill here. Oh! One more hit and he's dead. Kills the dog, it's fine. Mrs. Hakon, thank goodness. Miss! Miss! Oh, thank God. Oh, come on, fuck off. Hakon, can you get your shield out? Yes, because Super will be there to help you shortly. Or to just fight him with a pike. No, he's got loads of ammo. You have to tank him for a bit. So, let's see, Sigurd can break that shield, and then the diesel can chop away at him twice. So Keela is going to go 1, 2, 3 and get into melee contact with this guy. I think I want of no consequence in range of this axe guy for a start. I just can't hit this fucker. What's going to happen now is this marksman will pull out a dagger and one-shot him. And he's got no armor, so Keela's probably dead as well. Finally get some kills. Oh, thank God he moved. And that's a quick shot, not even with the aim bonus. Just doesn't miss. Oh! Ouchie, that guy needs to die. Knock him away. Good man. Hakon is just... The main thing is stopping this guy shooting that fucking crossbow. Oh, finally. Okay, Arnold. Just take a breather, you've got no fatigue really. You can't even move enough to be able to attack this guy. There you go, Super finally hits this dude. Yes! Oh, I accidentally hit end turn. I think I've got auto end turn on. I didn't mean to end Keeler's turn there. God, that missed. Of course, crossbows can still shoot point blank as well. Jesus, we're down to 6! Well, yeah. Well, we had a bunch of new guys here. A bunch of newbies, 27%. Is it not worth, I think, breaking this guy's shield instead? Oh no, net this motherfucker so we can actually hit him. Hakon, just punch. Just do something. And now they're just moving around, which is good. Super will be there on the next turn. See, I got a bit more pressure on the archers because they just kind of spaz out and move around rather than shooting. Those first 3 turns where they were just able to just keep getting shots off. So devastating. So Arnold will die if he gets hit again by this guy. So wait, shield. Arnold will knock him away. No, can't hit him. Ah, oh, Jesus, come on. This is annoying. We're probably going to lose Arnold as well. Oh, that was a 40-odd% and he hit it. That was huge for us. Here goes Keeler, killed. Jesus, this was devastating. Again, it's the second time in just a few fights where we've had to fight against Marksmen. And okay, in this one it was the Raiders that did most of the damage, but good God, man. I think we're really feeling the effect of misleveling here. Taking Pathfinder on everybody was a disaster, and that was such a big mistake. I should have taken Gifted. It would have been extra melee attack, it would have been extra fatigue. Ugh, yeah. I mean, this was a gimmicky playthrough, so I knew it was never going to be perfect or anything, but good God, this is really starting to illustrate how weak we actually are. Okay, who survived? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus, we lost 7 brothers. Oh my God, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck me. 2 of them were level 1s, which sucks, but not the end of the world. What do we have here? Missing nose. At least we don't have to fire him. Missing ear. At least we don't have to fire him. So it just shows you cannot fight marksmen during the day. No, I'm not going to call it yet, Keeler. But Jesus Christ, look at this. This is pretty bad though, make no mistake. Hakon, you're going to stay as a Huskell. Level 1, it's got to be fast adaptation. Well, that's really derailed. Almost derailed a lot. We lost a lot of armor as well, which is pretty freaking devastating. Okay, so Ryoji, you can't be on the front line with 42 hit points. Ijnar, front line. God. Well, you can use a sword. You've got less than 60 attack value, so you can't use an axe. Or spear. Use the sword. Thorstein. You're on the front line, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Adelbert. You can be on the front line, just because we're going to get level 1 in. I don't want a level 1 on the front line. Oh my word. That hurt. That hurt a lot. 55. You need a sword or a spear. Yeah, we lost a lot of our veterans there. That was, God, that was devastating. And can you imagine if all 4 of those archers had level 2 crossbows? Would have been a squad wipe. And in retrospect, okay, we've had 2 bad fights now against marksmen, and it's normally bad enough. What I could have and should have done there was swapped everybody out for kite shields up front, but that still would have left the back line. They would have eaten all the arrows. If you have to fight marksmen during the day, everybody has to be using a kite shield until you at least close into melee range. What were the mistakes there? We didn't equip kite shields. We were unable to avoid them until the night. But once we were in battle, we didn't equip kite shields. I didn't make a good enough effort to get around the back line and to put pressure on the archers, which gave them 3 turns to just shoot arrows at us and annihilate us. So that's the lessons learned from that horrible, horrible fight. Let's go ahead of a temple, get everybody healed up, get some drinks, see if we can repair our armor. Sucks so much. So we've got somebody up front here who has to wear worn mail. Not good. Not good at all. Now, what we actually need is 7 kite shields for the front and 5 feral shields for the back. Because if you just equip feral shields with 20 range defense, you just run down guys who are shooting at you. Have I said I hate marksmen before? I really hate marksmen. It just seems like they never miss. I mean, I don't think they need a nerf. I think if you had leveled everybody with range defense, they wouldn't have been that bad. But yeah, but then if you level range defense on everybody, you can't level melee defense. Evening, Sugar Stalker. Ah, Jesus H Christ, that was bad. Okay, so how do we get this back on track? First things first, we need a temple to heal everybody up. Tavern, not a barber. Armorer, tavern, training hall. Then we need to just, as we're healing up, we need to just walk around and hope we can find a wandering group of zombies to give us the remaining 15 heads we need, so we can still make a good profit off of this. And we need to hire another level 1. Don't have a lot of money. That really, really sucks. How's the company doing? Not good. Flagellant. Let's give him a try. He's only got a 1 star, but he's determined. So, beggars can't afford to be choosers here. We'll have to make him a Huskal. We'll replace him eventually at another point when we're in a better place to do so. But okay, so I'll tell you what. With your 47 melee skill, you use this long axe, and your job is just to break shields. Did we lose all 4 of our dogs? Yeah, we did. Crikey Moses. Fucking marksmen. I hate them so much. I shudder to think when it's late game and you have to fight marksmen with tier 1 crossbows. Everyone's just going to get one shot. I mean, how are you supposed to do that? Oh my god, we just ran straight past brigands who didn't attack us. Jesus. Tempting to go for their heads. It's only thugs, but then there's marksmen and it's almost dark. If we weren't so beat up, I would have attacked them. Need a temple, desperately. No temple here. Oof, that's too expensive. I think we should unload some of these weapons. Yeah, all of this is junk that we're not going to use. How many? We don't need all these hand axes. Surely not. How many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3 of them. Don't need all of these round shields. Keep 2 in reserve. Don't need that. That's not enough. It's only 115. That's not enough. Just want to see if there's someone worth hiring, like a brawler or someone who we can get in here. No. Because that flagellant does not have great stats. God, that hurt. When we got annihilated by those marksmen, and there was only one of them had a tier 2 crossbow. The guy who had a tier 3 crossbow hurt us as well. There was only 4 marksmen. Can you imagine if there was more of them? Ugh. Yeah, but I can't help but think that 80% of the problem is my tactics against them. I think if I play better against them, it won't be that bad. I think a run of drinks is the least we need. Everybody is still very, very pissed off. Okay, so how long for these wounds to heal? 1 to 2 days. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Got armor that needs repairing. But I think we just move around until we encounter another group of 15 zombies, and our best bet is to hang around, retreat to the Puppet Master. But then again, we've only got 5 days to get 15 more heads. I think we should still try fight here at Worn Down Fortress, or at least investigate and see what's out there. I imagine it'll be zombies, but because it's in a fortress, there's likely to be a necromancer or even some geists, which would suck. Almost out of tools. God, this game's hard. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Tools are far too expensive. 260 is actually not a bad price for that ring. I'll sell that. How long do we need to repair? We need 13 hours. I should just camp a little bit. Got 4 days to go. Got 4 days to get 15 more heads and get ourselves back to the city that gave it to us. Okay, cool. So we pretty much repaired up. What's the hit point situation like? 252. It's enough. I think we should just patrol in a circle here for a whole day. Give those guys time to heal up, and hopefully we can run into some zombies that are just patrolling in the area, which will be a lot easier than actually fighting at Worn Down Fortress. Cheap tools, town across the water, which was Sattleberg. Okay, it's worth... We'll take a look. We do have 6 in reserve, which is fine for now. So we raised an interesting point about when we should call it and give up this campaign. I mean, it's an access-only campaign, and what I said was I want to see how far we can go. I knew when I started the campaign it was never going to go super late game because of the limitations we've imposed on ourselves. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. We don't have dogs though to help us with those geists, but I do think it's the 15 heads we need exactly, and it's going to be easier than fighting at Worn Down Fortress. Let's do it. Okay, it's coming up on 45 minutes, so I think I'm going to take a quick little break, and when we come back, we will fight these 15 zombies.